I would want to speak to Dr. Eric Oduro. He is the Dean of Graduate Studies and Research at the Institute of Local Government Studies, and he's joined us on the line. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Are you surprised with developments in the Ashanti regional capital, Kumasi, specifically with the fact that this is the 8th time they've attempted to elect a presiding member?
Yes, I am surprised, and I think it is something that does not go well for governance. Because by now, we expected that they should have elected their presiding member to get the governance process on the ground. Because a metropolitan assembly that does not have a chief executive and also a presiding member, it's very serious. So it is really, really disappointing. And we will condemn the things that are happening, the fighting that are happening there. It's not good. It doesn't go well. We expect them to bring the needed the governance space at that particular level of governance.
Would want you to help us understand what the role of a presiding member is, and how come for that particular part of the country they seem to be having extreme difficulties in electing one.
The presiding member is the leader of the assembly. He can be likened to the chairman of the board of governors of an organization. So in the assembly system, the assembly is picked by the board, and the presiding member is the chairperson of the board, so that the regional assembly provides direction. So if you are a presiding member, you are the one who puts a check on the system, to check on the activities of the chief executive and the other technical officers of the assembly. If you are a presiding member, you chair a committee we call Public Relations and Complaints Committee, where people who are dissatisfied with the activities of the assembly members, the technical officers, and the chief executive can petition to. If you are a presiding member, you also chair a committee we call Audit Committee, Audit Implementation Committee. This committee receives periodic audit reports of the assembly, and then you question the assembly members or the technical officers on what and why they are doing this thing. So if you are a presiding member, it is a very big position. You are first among equals. You are a guarantor of good behavior, and you are expected to provide good leadership and policy direction.
I see. And there are those who are calling for that position then to be made partisan. And on that same tangent, some say that the NDC should just agree to some form of a power sharing, that President Mahama should appoint the MCE and a known MPP person be made the presiding member. If this is put before you, is this something you would advise government on and agree to?
Not at all. At the moment, the laws as they stand, the assembly concept requires that the assembly system has been non-partisan. So I would not say that the president has already been given the power to appoint the metropolitan chief executive. I would say that what we can do to our law is to amend Article 244 Clause 2 of the Constitution so that we can have the presiding member elected by majority votes instead of the 2/3 majority of all members present. Going forward and to resolve this impasse at the KME, what they can do is that the assembly members can agree among themselves in a power sharing arrangement where the winner can become the presiding member and the loser or the loser with the highest vote can then become the chairperson of the finance committee assembly, which is also another powerful committee. But going forward as a nation, we have to be very careful about government appointees and the way we get assembly members into the assembly. Participatory governance is important. We need to ask ourselves that the way the assembly members are casting their votes and they are behaving in KMB, is that what their electorate asks them to do? Do they represent themselves or they represent the electorate? We should also explain to the assembly members that the people they represent can recall them. The electorate can recall an assembly member so that they will lose their position. Right. So what they are doing undermines governance. We should look at all of this and then resolve the issue. But I think that there should be some informal power sharing arrangement where the presiding member, the person who would win, becomes the presiding member, and the person who would lose becomes the finance committee member. And then we should reduce or relegate to the background this partisan issue.
Okay.
It's really affecting development in Kumasi.
We are grateful. Thank you very much, Dr. Eric Oduro, for your thoughts on this development. He's the Dean of Graduate Studies and Research at the Institute of Local Government Studies. And